Hello everyone, this is Jpop, and this is another random ladder match that I played. So here I am, the red Zerg at the top right of Shakura's Plateau, and here at the bottom left we have the blue Terran, Chronic, in the bottom left. And this match is gonna get underway. Gonna send my overlords over here to see if the Terran is positioned over here. And yep, so I'm playing against Terran, which is kind of fun, considering how I like Terran is my favorite race. So playing against it makes me feel like, what do I hate about Terran? So what can I do to it to see how effective it is against it? And that's what I was thinking when I was going into this match. And either way, I felt that I would win doing it like this, because this is actually pretty smart. Because sometimes you don't really know how good or how bad something that your opponent does. It's kind of like, oh, I hate DTs, you know. It's like, but when you try to actually do it yourself, you actually start to see what it takes to actually do a DT. So you learn what you can and can't do when you go for something. So going against Terran, I actually had in mind, because before, when I did other games with Zerg, I actually did a lot of roaches. But I've been seeing a lot more games with a lot of speedlings, and I wasn't very good with speedlings, but I thought, you know what? Maybe I understand it better now, and maybe I'll be able to use them a lot more effectively. And so this Overlord he's gonna make his way down here after a point, because obviously I know where the Terran base is. I'm gonna try to work on this SCV. Where's the SCV? Can I click it? Can I click it? How do I turn? There I turn. There we go. I got 2 hits on that SCV before I am forced to run away. Orbital command is on the way, which tells me the barracks is done. He has no gas, which either tells me that he's gonna do a 2 racks, or he's gonna do a massive one racks expand, or several barracks. And I did 5 damage to that Marine because I wasn't getting out, and I didn't feel like taking the extractor because I'm not good enough for that yet. So I decided to do 15 damage on that Marine, so I am in the lead. Not really, I'm actually losing. I've lost 50 resources. I lied to you. So spawning pool down, and the Lings come out to take care of the SCV. Speed is on the way, pull guys off of gas. Much quicker this time, only 3 rounds of gas I pulled. And so the Lings take care of that, and now I'm gonna send my I have a queen out. I should get an expansion soon. Get an expansion, J-Pop. There we go. Having the Zerglings take care of the Zelnaga, take control of the Zelnaga watchtowers. Oh lord. And Chronic has built another barracks. He floated his barracks from here down to here, and it's got a bunker down. And he's building a command center there. And now he's finally getting his gas. Zerglings pop up, see what's going on. One Zergling dies, the other one lives to tell the tale. So I know that he has an expansion. So I am particularly safe from anything that he tries to do. So I'm making some drones, got my expansion down on the way. Spitting larva, getting another queen here. And just starting to rack up on minerals. And he actually comes out with 2 Marines and catches this Overlord way out of position. I want to send this Overlord right here. And 2 Lings cannot fight 2 Marines. 1 Marine takes out 1 Ling. So you need like 3 Marines to take it out. And I see that Overlord is gonna die. Such a sad fate. I had to produce another Overlord just in case. That's a real hefty loss. I got 1 Zergling here. I got 2 more Zerglings coming in. They take out that Marine and take out that Marine, so I am victorious. But I am still 100 minerals down. That would be due to that Overlord. Expansion is now up. More Lings. I produced some Lings. I think too many is a mistake, but I decided to do it anyway. Overlord is going to come around the back end just to kind of see when I decide to sacrifice it and dump my Overlord in. I got 2 queens out on the field. Gonna spew larva over there, And transferring the drones. Got guys backing gas, getting the next gas. He scans, and he doesn't see anything. All he sees is a spawning pool, and gas, and a bunch of drones. He sees 2 queens out on the field. So I got the larva spawn over there. I don't have any spawn larva over there. Trying to connect the bases with creep. We look at the units tab. 25 drones with 25 SCVs. You should be ahead in the worker count when you're Zerg. It's just the way the race works. But see, I'm producing some Zerglings right now, and there's really no reason for me to make any more Zerglings. I'm pretty bad at Zerg. They work so much differently than Terran, and I know it in theory, but like in actual practice, I just don't know it really all that well. Habits get in the way, but I decided to drop a double Evo chamber. Decided to get some early upgrades for my Lings, and I am 3 larvae, 2 larvae over there. I gotta use up my larvae more. I make more overlords. And I decided to make a baneling nest because I see 2 racks over here, and I'm not sure if I saw anything else. No, I just saw a bunch of racks, but I know that there are going to be bioforces on the ground, so I decided to get a baneling nest, teching up into a lair. I got the +1 melee attack. I should have the ground carapace on the way soon enough, and I got a bunch of Lings out here on the field. It's a 9-minute mark. There could have been something. Oh no, I thought I dove in with an overlord. Did I see? No, I haven't dove in here with an overlord yet, but I got speed for my Zergling, so I'm just running around and trying to see what's going on with my opponent. Check to make sure there's no third base going on. Make sure there's no sneaky shenanigans. Ground 1 armor on the way. And really nothing too major. Look at the worker count. He's actually ahead in workers, which is very bad of me. 35 workers to 41 drones. Plus mules. Look at the income tab. He's actually way ahead of me in income. But I just made a round of drones, so now I am even in the drone count. I'm going to come up here, take a poke, see that there are Marines, a reactor. That was actually very good scouting information. I saw a reactor, so there are going to be Marines. There's probably stim on the way, if not, and or combat shield. See, there's the overlord that I wanted to place up here. Finally, I got other overlords placed out all over the map just to make sure that I don't get caught unprepared by some sort of drop or anything. Infestation pit also going down, getting the baneling speed as well, collecting the extra gases. I just have a bunch of Zerglings and drones right now. If we look at the drone count, I'm up to 47 to 46 workers. So +1 attack done. I got a Zergling out front just to see when they move out. Got the overlords looking around, so I know he is nowhere else on this map. He is just stuck inside his base, and with just Zerglings, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to break this. You just can't. So I'm getting a 3rd hatchery going down. I got overlord speed done. The centrifugal hooks just finished for the banelings, and I got the infestation pit up and get the pathogen glands. +1 armor already done. Does he have any upgrades? No upgrades. +1 attack on the way. Stim is almost done. +2 melee attack. So right now we're just sitting around building up our units. He has 53 workers to my 46, but I have a 3rd base, and I'm going to take this queen, poop out a little creep tumor so I can start connecting my base. I try to spread the creep and join it. I am not as fast as regular Zerg players, so I'm absolutely horrible with it. But I decided to make a bunch of speedlings now because I can feel an attack coming on soon, and you want to be ready for it. Opponent had siege tanks. He's building up missile turrets. I guess wondering if I have a spire, but I decided to not go spire. He does see my baneling nest though, so he does know about that. And I'm using this. I saw the orbital command at one point. See, I saw the orbital command building, and I thought he might have flown it over here to this rock. So I decided to break down this rocks, but it never came out that way, and I just moved that overlord to his death. That was a horrible misclick. I decided to take these Zerglings over here to this expansion, and I decided to make a bunch of banelings over here. I got the banelings ready and hidden behind here, and I come in with the attack, And I'm gonna get some of the Marines, but exploding most of the Banelings on that tank. I just did an attack move. I did not say to attack the Marines over here, so that was kind of a bit of a blunder. I got more Banelings making over here. I've got Infestors with the fungal growth. I got a bunch of Zerglings. If we look at the units tab, 6 tanks, 21 Marines, which is 53 Zerglings, 3 Infestors, and 6 Banelings. And he's gonna come out here to check to see if there's a third base. And he is right that there is. He's also cleaning up the Zerglings that was over here. And he's going to move with these tanks. I'm going to catch him unseized. I'm going to run in, attack with the Zerglings. Going to get a fungal growth on the Marines. Going to destroy most of the Marines. And I saved the Banelings. The Zerglings are going to finish off the tanks. I wanted to save these Banelings. I did not want to explode them against that Marine. Exploding that Baneling on that Marine was a waste. That was a bad click on my part. But anyway, I got my third base established. He's got his third base established. If we look at the units tab, he's got 21 Marines to 5 siege tanks to my 2 Infestors and 29 Speedlings. There's some of my Speedlings all the way out down over there. So I got this expansion up. Got the Queen over here. Creep is just about joined, almost there. Infestors popping out. If we look at the upgrades, +2/+2 for my Speedlings. Got the pathogen glands, and I'm going up to Hive Tech. And I'll look at how bad I am. I got 3,000 minerals in the bank. That is completely horrible. I should be far better than this, but I'm not. Actually, no, this is exactly how good I am. This is exactly how good I am. I wish I was better. I should correct myself. But here he is. He's dropping a ton of mules. We look at the income. He's up 220, almost a whole 1,000 more minerals than I am. So that's going to produce a lot of Marines. He's going to make missile turrets. He's going to make a sensor tower. He's going to fortify this with 2 sensor towers. That seems a bit unnecessary. But I got here with my my Zerglings, my Infestors. Got more Zerglings and more Infestors over here. I decided to get the gas because I have enough minerals. It's gas is what I need to make sure that I have. We look over in Chronic space. Got missile turrets. He's got an armory down. He's getting +1 mech upgrade and +2 for his infantry. Still making siege tanks, and he's making 3 more barracks. He's got tons of barracks. He's gonna have huge amounts of barracks production at this point. Look at the 60 workers to 52 workers. I'm making 6 more drones. Although I'm horrible, I should probably already be at the drones that I want. Also, a 4th base going down. I have my macro hatch started. This hatchery, a macro hatch, is just made just so that you can have more larvae, so that you can make more units. That's what it's there for. I should have made this a long time ago. Hive is now done, and I should be getting some of the upgrades that I need. Still controlling the watchtowers. I do know that he is mining here at this base, and I don't know about this one, but I do suspect something that if he does expand, it will be up there, because I don't see a base right here. I don't think he could make it all the way over here. Now if we look, I got Infestors out onto the field. I made a bunch of Banelings, and he is moving out right now. If we look at the upgrades, I'm getting +3 at melee, +3 armor, getting the adrenal glands from my Zerglings, so I'm gonna have Cracklings soon enough. I hope to have Cracklings because they are awesome. And so I see this army rolling out to the center of the map because I have control of these watchtowers, and he's gonna clean that up. My poor Zerglings did not stand a chance. Extending my creep out here because this is my territory. This is the creep territory where I want to do battle on. And if we look here, I'm making a Nidus network. And I'm actually sending this Overlord out over here because if I see that there's an expansion, I am going to Nidus. But here comes the confrontation, and a couple fungal girls go all over these Marines, and Banelings just take it out. And there are more tanks in the back. These Zerglings are gonna clean it up, no problem. And he says he's so noob and left the game. And honestly, right now, I am shocked that he left the game, because if we look at the food tab, it's actually even. 117 and 119. In that sense, he's slightly ahead. Units lost tab, yeah, he's lost about 2,000 more than I have. But look, he has 1 base, 2 base, 3 base, and 4 base. This one's almost mined out, but still, that's a lot of bases to be on. If you can look at how much money you have in the bank, you could still produce. Look, he's got siege tanks on the way. You can make a ton of marines, and I have my 4th expansion going down right now. Macro hatch is out, even though I have the lair. I mean, if you also look over here, look at all. Look, he's got +2, +1. I mean, he's got SCVs and siege tanks here. I mean, this army right here is not going to get this army. It's just not. So the match was still really, really close, but he felt that he was at a huge disadvantage and ended up leaving the game, and I would have at least knighted this and would be able to take out this expansion, leaving him down to 3 expansions while getting my 4th one up. And my upgrades were on the way: +3 attack, neuroparasite, the adrenal glands, +3 carapace. So I don't know, but it was a fun match to play, and it's fun to play Zerg sometimes. So I decided to cast it. So I don't know what I'll cast next. Maybe more StarCraft. That seems to be the case. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.